All right, now we do have a quick little segment from the Kennedy Center honors last night. We thought you'd enjoy from Chris Rock.
I walk in this room, and it's just an amazing feeling to look up and see the most powerful person in the world. And right next to her, Barack Obama. Oprah Winfrey is powerful, okay? Powerful, so powerful she made Sarah Palin almost read a book. She's so rich, if Oprah and Paul McCartney had sex, the SEC would have to improve it.
All right, Chris Rock on Oprah Winfrey.
That's right.
We've got one of our favorite guests here in the.
Wow.
Yes, this
What
is
an honor.
huge. This is big, man. To be in the studio with Jonathan Martin of Politico, one of the best political beat reporters in the world.
That's very nice of you. It's good to be here, back at Top Line. Two great pals. Thank you all for having me.
All right, so you just heard from Adam Green, and if you want some water, you can actually.
This
have
cold
it
is totally off message.
Democrats are not pleased with the direction that the administration is clearly going with this tax cut deal.
I saw Anthony Weiner tweet earlier today. It said, "Why are we punting on third down?" I mean, there's outrage among liberals that they're going to basically swallow a 2-year, 3-year extension of all the tax cuts, the Bush tax cuts. I mean, how does this happen? It is stunning. But the White House folks said, look, it's not our fault. Look at these Democratic senators who are already caving. I mean, what can we do when you got 4 Democratic senators voting against us?
The only bipartisan votes of the weekend were against.
That's right. Yeah, you actually had Democrats go there.
Right,
All right.
exactly.
So, you've been doing a lot covering the White House 2012 beat.
Right.
Any chance that this is enough to encourage a challenge to President Obama?
Who would it be, Amy?
I don't know.
That's the problem, right? Is who would it be? If it's anybody, it would be somebody from the Howard Dean Rush Feingold mold, and they would have exactly zero appeal in the African American community. I mean, President Obama, I don't think will ever have a serious primary, in part because he's got such a strong base among African Americans, a very solid base among Hispanics. And if you are a Democratic primary challenger, you can't penetrate those two communities. How do you get?
But is it about winning or is it about sending a message?
Making a statement? Well,
Right.
potentially, but I'm just not sure who would be. I mean, it would have to be somebody of a Feingold Dean type stature, and both of them have said that they're not likely to do it. I mean, who else is out there? Jerry Brown?
Well, how about,
yeah, he's kind of busy.
How old is he? Yeah, that's right.
How about like somebody from the Pat Buchanan mold? Somebody from the
Populist?
the pundit world.
Ed Schultz?
Yeah, what's Ed Schultz up to?
Not running for the Senate in Dakota. That's
In
for
North
sure.
Dakota,
He's
right.
always talked about it, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
Never actually does it, though. Anyways, I digress. That's possible, but again, I think Amy captures this as well. Probably never going to actually beat him, but maybe there's somebody out there that could make a statement. But there's just nobody out there on the landscape that I can see right now, at least, that would do it. And he would have to really, I think, step in a few more times on the left to get somebody of a Dean type level into the field.
So help us understand, though, why, and we don't have much time left, but why is the White House caving on this?
Because I don't think they see the kind of support in the Democratic caucus on the Hill to make a sort of strong fight about this. I mean, you just said it, John. The only bipartisanship is when their own party's voting against them. So, look, I think there is prolonged finger pointing going on that spills over from the campaign, where the White House is pointing a finger at the Hill, and the Hill's pointing a finger back at the White House. But what's interesting is that the so-called professional left, they're finger pointing at the White House too. I mean, Adam Green just now was talking about.
No, that was incredible.
He wasn't blaming Jim Webb and Joe
Right.
Lieber. He's blaming the White House for this. So, but it's true though. I mean, if the president wants to push hard on this, why isn't he in Maine? I mean, that to me is a very important question.
And where's the OFA? That's the other question.
They're not whipping this. I mean, they're not involved here at all. It's just stunning that someone who had his following in 2008, who campaigned for 2 years on saying we're going to let it lapse for the top tier.
On that note, we are out of time. Thank you for watching Top Line. We're going to have Jonathan Martin back soon.
Thank y'all.
We have to ask him about Huckabee.